Preacher here, and this is a day in the life of a biker. And I'll tell you what, sometimes you just have to adjust with what you're doing as God sends you in the direction He'd have you go. You know, victory in Jesus. Anyway, I planned today on getting up and getting on the Indian and riding out to Watsonville and seeing Pastor Marty, the Rebel, at Calvary Chapel Biker Church and going to a bike busing he's been inviting me to for 6 years. That was my intentions today. But yesterday at work, I threw my back out. I haven't been able to hardly walk, and I can't lift my Indian. And so, I'm staying in town. And you know, I believe sometimes God has us where we need to be, and sometimes that's why we go through things like that. So Pastor Marty, hopefully I get to make your run, the next one, hopefully soon. You know, I really look forward to going out there. But today I'm riding out to the Alky Holler run, and you know what? I love the Alky Holler Central Valley runs. You know, I've been going to their runs for a couple, since '09, I think. And I've always had a great time. You know, years ago I founded a foster kid run, and I put it on with the Alky Haulers for many years. I still put it on to this day. And you know, I do with them, I raffle off a black powder gun at their run every year to help raise money for those kids. I love the partnership I have with these guys, and I've had nothing but respect for the Alky Haulers ever since. So you know what? I hope that this is going to be a great time. I know it's going to be a good run, and it's going to be a good ride, you know. I couldn't ride my Indian, but I am on Annie. Annie's only like 493 pounds, where my Indian is 910. So, hey, it's going to be a good day. Let's go ahead and see how this run turns out. Cliff, Alky Haulers. Where'd the Alky Hauler run? Cliff, what was your first motorcycle?
My first motorcycle was a Sportster 883.
Cool, man. What year?
I think it was a 2004.
04? Dude, I rode an 03 883 here today.
Nice, hell yeah.
Yeah, man. You know what? The important thing is that you get out and ride. It don't matter what it is. Enjoy it. It's part of the life. All right, you know what? I had a great time, and I knew I would, you know, and I do believe that this is where I was meant to be. So I got a chance to be able to hang out with some of my club brothers, to be able to hang out with the Alky Haulers. I had a great time, always a hospitable run to go to. And the next one that they're going to put on, it's going to be in November. The Alky Haulers will be doing the foster kid run, and I should be doing my raffle there, so you guys come on out and join us. Right now, I'm going to do what Preacher does, and I want to talk about the compassion in Christ. Matthew 9:36. When he saw the crowds, he had compassion on them, because they were harassed and helpless like sheep without a shepherd. Compassion is one of the outstanding characteristics of the unique personality of Jesus Christ. The attitude he revealed when talking to people not only stimulated their minds, but captured their hearts as well. they felt his love for them, and they responded by loving him in return. Because the immortal Christ is still alive, his compassion for human kindness is just as real and true today as when it was written when he walked the dusty roads of Palestine. If you don't know where to turn for strength and inspiration, then remember the compassion of Jesus Christ. He is with you in all your distress and encourages you through the power of his love. You know, he will never leave you or forsake you. But you do need to put your trust in him. And when you do, you're going to heaven because he paid your way. Give me a victory in Jesus in the comments. Keep it shiny side up. And be blessed.